Yo. Now this is for my guys that's in relationships or want a relationship. You know, you may be in a relationship and you may be going through it, ups and downs, and pretty much don't know if the woman that you're with is for you. And this is for my ladies just as well. You may not know if the guy that you're with is for you, you know. And this is also for those who are looking for a relationship. And those who are single, this may not apply to you, you know. But then again, it may will, because you might want to eventually come up out of that single state and get into a relationship, you know, that's there. So I guess it applies to everyone, right? But allow the game and allow God. I believe in God, so my spirituality is definitely intact, and I'm not knocking no one else who don't. You know, I do believe in God. I'm not an atheist, but allow the game and allow God to reveal what's for you or who's for you. And the reason why I say allow these things to happen, fellas, is because we're all moving our free will. And when you're moving our free will, you'll find yourself going backwards, or you find yourself even destroying yourself for real, and not understanding that you got a certain divine path to walk. And like I said, this video isn't spiritual. I'm about to come with a spiritual channel and speak, not really talk about, well, I guess I can say I'm referencing talking about God and things, but it's going to be more about spiritual life, the afterlife, things of that nature. I'm going to come with a channel just like that. So I'm, be advised and be prepared for that. But my videos for education purposes only, fair use only. Like, share, and subscribe, hit the notification bell. Go to the description below my about section. You know how to get at me. Everything's there. There's no excuse on not getting at me. Everything's there. Go join the Patreon, fellas. It's up. It's lit. Go get that that ban from YouTube and that raw and uncut footages you can't get on YouTube. You dig? I advise you to. Now, what is KC talking about now? What is he in on, man? What he talking about, man? See, a lot of people, fellas, like I said, we all go off free will. We go off what we think is best for us. Whether it's the things we may actually think is best for us. We may go off society's form, traditionally, society's traditions, families' traditions, and friends and things we may see around us, thinking that what's good for this person may be good for you. Not knowing that you don't know what's going on in that person's household. You don't know what's going on around that person. You don't know what that person's going through. You don't know what that person's actually going through in their relationship. You don't know these things. But from the surface, you may look at it like, okay, everything is good. But why I can't have nobody for me? Why I can't get in a relationship? Why come I can't find a person that's right for me? Or why no one want to take me serious? Or, and like I said, these for my fellas and the ladies just as well who want a relationship or in for the relationship thing. It's not that. Quit questioning why, and do what you're supposed to do. And when you do what you're supposed to do, then things will open up for you. Your third eye will open up for you. That's God, fellas. You actually point your finger at a certain thing, and you know what it is. You calling shit out for what it is. That's God, fellas. You not being led, deceived, manipulated, controlled, or you on a false guidance, thinking that something is what it is and when it actually ain't. You're not that person to fall for none of that. That's God, fellas. The supreme being don't have to come out of the sky to inform you and to let you know, hey, you're doing right. Hey, this is what you're supposed to do. This is what you don't supposed to do. What he'll do is put what he, the supreme being, God, will put in you guys' way, and will put in everyone's way, is the test. And the test is, for the men, the test is going to be women. And for the women, the test is going to be men. And for the, and we're going to speak on the ladies real quick. Who are you following up behind? Who's leading you? Is he allowing you to lead, or is he allowing you, or is he allowing himself to lead, or is he allowing you to lead? Do he take pride in himself? Do he love himself? Do he care for himself? You know, is he financially sound? Like if things are, he may not be a rich person, but he's a go-getter. He know what it takes to handle things. He know there's bills need to be paid, and there's support, security that need to be handled amongst, you know, the woman. Only if you're that woman that's willing to be led. You gotta remember, fellas and ladies, just, and to be honest, you know, y'all the way 100. Like I said, I'm gonna speak to the ladies on this, then we're gonna jump to the fellas. But ladies, fuck if he can pay a bill. Fuck if he can buy you a pair of shoes. If he can pay your car note or not. Fuck if he can actually provide for you the way you want him to provide for you. Can you be led? If you can be led and you willing to do what you're supposed to do as his lady, then everything gonna follow. Everything falls on that umbrella. Support, provided, security, care, all that other, you know, everything that you want. I ain't gonna call it shit, you know, but everything that you want, all that's under that umbrella. You know, are you willing to do these things? Are you willing to put yourself in that situation and know that you got a man, and this man is the forefront of the relationship? Are you willing to allow these things to happen? If not, then you know what time it is. If you are willing to allow these things to happen, then you got to play your position. You must play your role, and you must go through life. Live life. Don't think that, oh, you know, I want to hold myself back for the right man. Hold yourself back for the wrong motherfucker. Shit, real game. I don't want to give myself up. I want to do this. I want to do that for the right man. Okay. Nature is nature just as well. And when it comes calling, you got to handle your business. Right? Of course. But okay, see, I don't want to have sex with any man. I just don't want to give myself away like that. Well, you should have thought about that shit when you was younger, baby. When you was 15, 14, 13 and shit before you actually busted open, you know, or, you know, you should have thought about that. Once you get a certain age bracket and certain maturity level, then you already know what it is. Quit playing that old good girl role and that kitty shit and get yourself out here and see what's best for you. Because what's best for you is out here, but you holding yourself in, you know, you acting that kind, you know what it is, but you know where I go. That's how it is. And for the fellas, are you willing to lead? Are you willing to be on the forefront? Are you willing to be the guy that guides your woman? Are you willing to influence your woman? Are you willing to do everything that's important for your woman to look at you as the man in her eyes, and she'll know that she's comfortable and safe around you? She'll know that you will not bring her, you know, amongst any hurt, harm, and danger, and she's willing to listen to you. She know you're a great motivator. She know that you can help her in certain situations, or, you know, in certain, you know, cases or whatnot that, you know, that she may need help in. You know, such as could be education, could be a better way to actually manage her finances. It could be one, you know, she want to start a little business or something. Could you help? Could you guide her? Could you show her prominence of a masculine man who's willing to put her in a situation so she can also lead the fellow, you know, her fellow ladies and the young ladies that come up under her and give them great guidance just as well? Are you that man that's willing to do that? You want to ask yourself these things, fellas. You can't, you know, sit back and expect shit to fall in your lap and you're not out here actually on the grind meeting women. Or ladies, you can't expect a man to fall in your lap and to fall in your fingertips when you ain't actually out here putting yourself out here to follow his leadership. And we're not talking about any goddamn leadership, so don't take it out of context. You know, I don't want you ladies doing that shit. Y'all good at that. Hey, oh, so what you saying? I'm supposed to listen to a bum ass? Nah, get out of here. You know what I'm talking about. You know, now if you ain't willing to listen, you want to debate, argue, and try to come up with any kind of excuse and justification on why you shouldn't listen to a man to get your ass on. this channel ain't for you. That's real game. And that goes for the fellas too. If you're not willing to lead no motherfucking woman, then you get your ass on. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be sitting up here bitchless. That's just how it is, you know. You know, and willing to lead her into, you know, putting her up on shit and showing her things that she may not know. Right? That's how it go. You know, but everything will fall in place, fellas, if you do what you're supposed to do. Now, if you believe in God, if you say you don't believe in God, you know, you may be an atheist. You may believe in the universe. You may be a Unitarian. You may believe in Allah. Whoever you believe in, it doesn't matter. You may not believe in no one. You know what I'm saying? You may just believe that things fall in place the way it's supposed to fall in place, and if not, it's just not. You may be that guy that, or that lady that believes that. You know? But you must understand work. You must understand work. And if you're not willing to put in the work, the things ain't gonna fall into place. And this is for those who don't believe in a higher power or whatever. You know, it all sums down to you actually getting out there and making things happen. If you're not willing to get out there and make things happen, then things are not gonna happen for you. I'm sorry. You know, the game, like I said, the game, God, or whatever that you put your powers or you put your trust into spiritually. You know, you might put your trust into the game spiritually. You might put it into God, you know, whoever. You know, it's not going to reveal what's for you if you're not willing to put in the work. And if you're not willing to, you know, and this is for the men. You know, if you're not willing to actually, damn, I'm trying to park real quick. Let me see, yeah. If you're not willing to, and this is for the men out here that's not actually getting, you know, sex or not getting around, you know, getting on women and things of that sort. If you're not willing to sacrifice yourself to actually talking to women of different ethnicity, different racial groups or whatnot, it don't matter. If you're not willing to put yourself out there and say, fuck it, come off your high horse, you know, I just want a black lady, or the white guy, I just want a white woman, Asian guy, I just want, fuck that shit. Start talking to all women. Start putting yourself out there to hollering at what you need to holler, because you never know what's best for you. You know, that's for women just as well, you know. You got to do that. If you're not willing to sacrifice yourself to put yourself out there, to be on the front line, to actually go for what you want, you ain't going to get what you want. That's just real game, man. And God, the game, spiritual, however you look at it, is not going to work in your favor. Real shit. Like these videos, share them, and subscribe, fellas. You already know it's the message. Holla.